Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. Hi, everybody. Fun day today. Fun day today. Hello. Oh. Phil Jones is here, everybody. Welcome to the show. Call security. Phil Jones is here. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's going to be a fun day today. Welcome to the show. Hi. I'm excited. Have a seat. Let's get started. We have a lot to get to. And the first order of business is saying hello to my sister from another mister. Please say hello to Miss Kendall, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, sweetheart.
Morning.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
You doing well?
I am. I'm really sorry if you can smell my garlic breath.
Why, garlic breath? What'd you eat?
Yeah, they had some pasta with garlic in the other studio, and I could smell like a mile away. So I was like, hey, y'all, you done with your segment?
Oh, well, you
sharing?
know, we're hungry. By this time, we're eating lunch, you know?
No, it's like dinner time.
It's dinner time, basically. So, well, hey, everybody. Every day I wake up and I think about the day ahead. I think about the shows. I'm like, oh, the radio show should be fun today. Oh, the TV show. Today, I had a little extra bounce in my step because if you will allow me before we get to the hot dish, I have a fun announcement to make. So I'm glad some of my dear friends are here. First, you might have heard of the news. It broke. My dear friend Stephanie March, who covers food for Minneapolis St. Paul Magazine, broke the news about an hour ago that the food hall in Rosedale Center, it used to be called Revolution Hall, then they closed it. And Stephanie broke the news that it's going to be reopened, and it's going to be all Minnesota brands in that food hall. Yeah. So the news broke. So like Josh from Smack Shack's going to be in there. Mm-hmm. Justin Sutherland, our good friend from Top Chef, will be there. Your good friend Grand Ole Creamery will be opening there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And me. So let me explain. Let me explain. You guys have heard me over the years talk about my biscuits. My biscuits from my papa and my grandma. I grew up in Indiana, and I loved my grandparents. I had my grandma on my mom's side, who I always refer to. That's my grandma Mazak, who I watched Dallas with. She nurtured my love of TV. And then my dad's family, my papa and my grandma, nurtured my love of baking. And my papa Earl made the best biscuits. He's a Tennessee guy. He made biscuits his entire life. He was a moonshine runner for the coal miners in Tennessee, and then he would get home and there.
Oh.
So that's Earl. That's my papa right there. That's me, and I'm thrilled to say. So he taught me how to. He made the best biscuits and gravy in the world, and I'm thrilled to say that I'm opening a biscuit kitchen named Betty and Earl's. And so it's there it is right there. I lost him. I lost my grandma and papa in 2003, and they passed away. It was beautiful. It was beautiful because they were married for 50 years and never were apart, and they died 2 months from each other. And my papa taught me I watched my entire life watching him make biscuits. And then now over the last 13 years, I have perfected his recipe. And now I'm really thrilled to kind of share my papa with all of you guys. So it opens in the fall at Rosedale Center. And I want to just say thanks to my dad's family. I hope they're going to be there for the opening. I appreciate your support already. And I want to say thanks to Fox and My Talk. It's weird, I work for competing companies, and they're companies, and I want to say thanks to both of them. They've been very kind about this announcement. I want to say thanks to my friends at Fox in New York, who were the corporate PR, who've been very supportive, and Mim and Sheila and Jeff and Ted and all of you guys. You guys have been really sweet about this because this means a great deal to me. As I said, my TV career is a love letter to my grandma Mazak. This is a love letter to my papa. So, there we go. So yeah, so you know, and who knows? You know, until then, I'll be bringing. I'll still, and I want to say, oh, by the way, the most important. I'm teaming up with Adrienne, who is a pastry chef extraordinaire. She's worked at Manny's. She's worked for Père Soleil. She's amazing, and she's taking my recipe. We're gonna offer 6 varieties, girl. You are gonna, yeah. So think of a donut shop, but with biscuits. So you've had them.
I have. I'm sorry. I'm crying. I'm just really happy for you. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Just
I
happy
really,
for you.
no, that's really, I really appreciate that, because somewhere up there, Betty and Earl are smiling down. So yeah, so thank you guys very much. And thanks again to the bosses. Thanks again to the bosses. I can't say it enough for allowing me to talk about it. It means a great deal to me. Hey, by the way, this audience here is filled with a lot of J. Crew. Before we get to the hot dish, before we get to the hot dish, because I'm in such a good mood, they all get new season 5 mugs, everybody. That's right. So, okay, let's get started. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Now served with gravy. Yeah, anyway. First up, the 3 original American Idol judges reunited and visited the Kelly Clarkson show yesterday. This was awesome. And they talked about the early days of the show, particularly following really bad auditions. Look at this.
I think that's what we said at the end of the audition shows. What the hell just happened? I swear to God, Katie, I thought this is going to be such a disaster. I didn't even know, I went back to England, I didn't even know the show was on. And I got this phone call from this producer who was screaming down the phone saying, you know, you've got a hit. And I said, what? The show aired last night. I went, really? And said, it's a hit. I went, what? I really thought it would last about 2 weeks. And
Me
we get,
too.
yeah, I thought we'd get thrown off the air.
None of us knew it was going to work.
We had the best fun time on the road.
You knew it was going to work?
Yeah. Another guest. Look who that is, guys. That's Justin Guarini, the guy who finished second on that first season of Idol. Can you believe that? Justin stars, as we all know, I love him, in those Diet Dr. Pepper commercials. I love those. They crack me up, yeah. And Simon hinted, and he has the power. He executive produces a lot of shows. He says his dream now, he told Kelly, is to reunite Simon, Randy, and Paula on another show.
What?
Yeah.
What would they do? What would it be?
Well, I don't know.
Another
Another talent. If I was Simon and he's in charge of NBC's America's Got Talent, I would have just put them on that show. You know, they just revamped the show last season. Why didn't they just get all of them back there?
I don't know.
Because they had it. I mean, again, you can't manufacture chemistry. You either have it or you don't. You know, and I mean that. They had it. Whatever you can't explain it, those 3 had it.
Absolutely, and they all had their role.
Yes,
they did. I think that was really important too.
Yes. Next on the dish, there is drama. You know, I'm in a good mood, but, you know, we get a little snark, too. There's drama with Fox daytime talk shows. Not ours, girl. We are fine.
Good.
We good. It's between Wendy Williams and the ladies of The Real. And that means it's time for...
Oh, no, she didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yes, they did. So here's the dealio, Felios. Yesterday, Wendy welcomed former Real co-host Tamar Braxton. Because, you know, Tamar was on the show and then she left. Now, Tamar used to be a co-host but had a big falling out with the ladies. Take a look at what Wendy said and then how The Real responded.
Would you ever go back to The Real? I always ask you this. A cute show, but they need you. Just saying.
I love you.
And you were done dirty.
I love you. Hi, Wendy. First of all, thank you for calling us a cute show. We're also an Emmy-winning show, so don't forget that, sis. Tamar Braxton was your guest, and we appreciate the fact that you brought us up. I just want to be full disclosure. It's been 3 years. I don't know why you guys keep talking about this whole situation.
I'm so uncomfortable. Lonnie says over the summer, Tamar, I'm all crying. That's why I mispronounced Tamar's name. Tamar apologized on Instagram for the feud, whatever that feud may be, but then took that apology down. So then Lonnie invited Tamar on the show to mend fences, but has never heard back. Tamar on Wendy said, I don't want to be involved in a publicity stunt, a marketing tool for the show. I don't know. I like the ladies of the Real. I do. I think Lonnie was just being. I don't think it was a marketing tool. I think Lonnie was like, let's bury the hatchet and come back on the show you were once on. I don't think there's anything shady about what Lonnie did.
No, and I think that what was said was probably perfectly put. Like, thank you. We also, by the way, have won a few Emmys.
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
Because Wendy, I love you, but don't y'all think that was a little catty to call the show cute?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's cute.
a
Oh,
low blow.
you're cute.
Yeah.
I love you, Wendy. Next in the dish, Celine Dion is out with new music. Her 12th English language album. This one is the first, though, in 6 years. It's called, that's producer Ted and I's favorite word, courage. Courage, yeah. Ted always says that to me in my ear before I walk out. Anyway, it's called Courage. And it comes 3 years after her husband, René, died. Now, I like all of the tracks that we get so far. I really do. Here's a clip from the title track. Listen.
Courage, don't you dare fail me now, 'cause it's not easy when you're not with me. This world of madness goes faster now, and it's a train wreck, but I won't crash it. Long as you're never fades out.
Somebody get a fire extinguisher because she has flames coming out of her rear end over there. Look at that. Holy crap. That is fantastic. Look at her. She had flames, girl.
Oh, that was so good. I
Like
love
Madeline
her.
Kahn in Clue. The flames. Anyway, no one saw Clue. Anyway, yeah. There's 4 tracks, Kendall, that are released that you can, but the album doesn't come out in November. I have not said this about a returning diva in a while. I liked every one of those tracks. You know why?
Really?
Because 2 of them are upbeat. They're upbeat. Yes.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like there was variety.
Yes,
and-
there's variety. And the 2 slow ones, the gays have already turned them into a dance track. So we're good, yeah.
Thank the Lord, y'all.
That's my people's work. That's what we do. We turn ballads into dance tracks. That's our work. Yeah. Anyway, congratulations, Celine. You can get the tunes right now. The tunes. What am I? A 94?
Yeah.
You can get the tunes on LP or 8-track, everybody. We have a great show. Stay right there. Back after this. Coming up, our insider to the stars. Dax Holt will join us live from Hollywood with the latest on Rami Malek and the Gronk. Then, the local baker who rose to the top on Netflix's hit show Sugar Rush is putting me to the test, a cupcake test. And it's the 25th anniversary of Friends. So we are heading to our Central Perk for a Friends-inspired fashion show from our friends at Mall of America. The Jason Show will be right back.
When you want that real meaty taste with none of the guilt, bite into the new Implausible Burger. The only burger alternative guaranteed to probably not be meat.
I'm sorry, did you say probably?
The Implausible Burger is 100% juicy, 100% delicious, and 100% plant-based, just like cows are.
So good. I can't believe it's not meat.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, what?
No one likes all the problems with eating animals, so the Implausible Burger allows you to plausibly believe that you aren't.
Yes, but this is fake meat, right?
Sure.
What was that? What, did you just wink at me? I can't see you.
Just tell me what I'm eating right now.
Nobody knows, because Implausible Burgers are created inside our patented blind processing plants, where we bring in the freshest vegetables and plant proteins, and also let a bunch of beef cattle in. What happens in there? We don't know, and we pass that not knowing on to you.
Oh, that's great. The Late Show, poking fun at the meatless burger craze. I have not had any of those Impossible Burgers. Have you?
I love them. That's
Do you?
all. Yeah, I honestly, I don't eat a ton of meat, and so I prefer to eat that. And
They're
if
good?
you've never tried it, you really should.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's not like
I-
a veggie burger. Like,
Okay.
you know, that you're used to.
Yeah, they're good. Okay, I'm
Good.
gonna try one.
Yeah.
I've seen them advertised, but I haven't done it. Next to the dish, Mario Lopez is in a bit of pain these days, and I do mean real pain. The former Saved by the Bell star apparently, this is so bad, tore his bicep. Like just tore his bicep. And he's laid up in the hospital. He tweeted this picture. And look at his hand, y'all. Apparently, when you tear your bicep, it turns your hand like Hulk green. Yeah. He says he will return to Access Hollywood very soon. I hope so. I hope he gets that. I mean, I had that lip for a little while, but that is, at least it wasn't green. I mean, you know what I mean? I covered with a micro. Audience, let's play charades. Who am I? Me at the fair.
You're Jason.
Yeah, anyway. I didn't know that you could tear your body. That was horrible.
Okay, Jason.
You're an athlete. You're more athletic than I am. Is it what?
It's Jason.
Yes.
This is the thing. So remember we were talking about Saved by the Bell and all that. I think it's because he really is coming back as a gym teacher and he was bulking up. I really think that.
You think so?
Yes.
Really quick on that note, we
And
got
now
to
he's
move
the
on
Hulk.
because there's another thing. But again, Saved by the Bell reboot. How can you have a Saved by the Bell reboot without Zach? That's like doing a Dallas reboot without JR. I'm just saying, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, yes, as we mentioned earlier this week, Mario will return to the Saved by the Bell on Comcast's Comcast streaming service. Mark Paul Gosselaar says this is the first time he's hearing of the reboot. He said he was never approached about it. He understands why NBC didn't reach out because he's starring in an ABC show called Mixed-ish, and their schedules conflict. TMZ says producers are still trying to get Dude on the show as many times as they can in a guest capacity. Because this is a new era. People can have shows now on different networks. It has happened where you are a guest star on this one, and yeah.
Right.
But again, as I was saying up in the setup, how can you do this show without Zach? You
That
can't.
doesn't make sense.
No.
It doesn't. It's weird to me that his people were never talked to.
Yeah.
Like,
Hello?
They weren't?
Yeah.
It's
That's
weird.
the first phone call you make. Next in the dish. Everybody, please pull out your nobody asked for this file because we have a new entry. We have a new entry. The late Whitney Houston is scheduled to go on tour in early 2020. Yeah, you heard me. An evening with Whitney, the Whitney Houston hologram tour is a go. The company behind thank you, I knew I loved y'all for a reason. The people behind this crap released this picture. Look at this, everybody. This is the hologram. They are saying they're creating a new type of concert experience that will honor Whitney's legacy. Yeah, how about you honor Whitney's legacy by not doing something this tacky? How about that? Yeah. It's going to start off in January in Mexico, followed by stops in Europe. And yay, it's going to hit North America in the fall. The New York Times says the show will include all of her biggest hits, digitally remastered and backed by her original band and backup singers. And her sister-in-law is part of this. Like, this is sanctioned by the family. This is so weird.
This is such a weird money grab to me.
Yes.
Like, it's just, and I think it's really morbid.
It's
like,
very
when I'm gone, just let me be gone.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me speak, and I'm a big Whitney fan. I saw, imagine this, I saw the real Whitney in concert. Yeah. You know how we can all honor Whitney? We can buy her music, and we can continue to listen to her music, you know? It's just, nobody is asking for this. Nobody. Still ahead, everybody, we are asking for her. A local baker who appeared on the Netflix cooking show Sugar Rush will join us. But next, the cast of Mr. Robot heads to dinner. Dax Holt was there. Well, not at dinner, but he had his camera there. Jax will join us live when we return. Back after this. Jax is peering through the window. Here we go, everybody. Uncle Dax is here. Well, as we say on these days, our half-hour hot dish continues with our insider to the stars. That's right. Joining us from his spare bedroom, it's Dax Holt from Hollywood Pipeline, everybody.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, audience.
Hey, Dax, I think you need to get a bigger H.
Who are you? I need to make sure everyone knows my last name is Holt.
Yeah.
Or for Hollywood Pipeline, right?
Or something. What are you? Who are you, Laverne DeFazio with a big L? I mean, come on.
Listen, this is just decor in my house. This is what you get, okay?
I get it. Hey, first up, so there was an unofficial Mr. Robot get-together in Beverly Hills, and y'all captured it. What happened?
I love this. So, obviously we're going into the final season of Mr. Robot. It will be debuting on October 6th on USA Network. But the cast got together for like a little dinner. It was at Matsuhisa Sushi Restaurant here in Hollywood. And Christian Slater showed up, Rami Malek, Sam Ismail, who is like the writer-director, was there with his wife, Emmy Rossum, who also had a cameo on the TV show as well. But they all got together. They looked like they were having quite the chummy time, walking out like arms around each other. But I know that Mr. Robot fans are very excited for this last season. I think any shots of Rami just kind of gets that fan base all riled up.
Yeah, I love season 1. Season 2 kind of lost me, so I'm excited to watch this next one. Okay, ladies, come back to the TV. Dax has shirtless photos of the Gronk, right, Dax?
Yeah, so here's what I do. When I go to post stuff on Hollywood Pipeline, I think, what would Jason like? And then I post it, and that is what I did with Ron Gronkowski. So I started up this Gronk Fitness, and he was out in a public park, and I think it's hilarious. It's like all these treadmills set up, all this fitness equipment, and he is leading everyone and trying to get everyone in shape. And I think what a great retirement plan here. You start up gyms, you start up fitness stuff. I mean, he's known for being totally ripped, and listen, you could probably make a lot of money being your own fitness guru.
Dax, I can't tell the difference between you and the Gronk in that video, I gotta tell you.
I'll show you. Let me take my shirt off. It's gonna be different.
Settle down. He's kidding. He's kidding. I mean, there's always a valid question. Are you actually wearing pants today? You're not!
Doesn't matter. All that matters is you can see me from here up. Let's leave it at that.
He's not wearing pants! I knew it!
Listen, I only have to worry about this much space, okay?
I love it. Camila Cabello knows how to work the cameras, doesn't she?
She is on top of the world right now. She just released her new music video, Liar. She went out to lunch with her mom in Hollywood. And the thing is, all these paparazzi are following her because, like I said, she's on top of the world right now. She's got in this huge relationship with Shawn Mendes. She's releasing all this music. And so paparazzi are following her everywhere she goes these days. But she gets out and she just works it. She's like, listen, they're going to be there. Might as well make them my friends. And so she just starts like Madonna Vogue posing down for them. Just shot after shot after shot, and then just starts cracking up because she thinks it's so funny. And listen, I love when celebrities do this because it makes them more real. It makes them seem more playful, and that's what I like to see, much more than an upset photographer, an upset celebrity.
Dax, we're gonna go, but I just wanted to tell you the audience loves you so much, is in solidarity with you so much. They all just took off their pants. Dax Holt from Hollywood Pipeline, everybody. Thank you, buddy. For the record, I still have mine on. I just want to, I don't make biscuits without pants on. Yeah. Still ahead, we're doing a little cupcake challenge next with Amy from Amy's Cupcake Shop when we return. Back after this, everybody. See, look, pants. Being here, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Our next guest is a baker who competed on the Netflix show Sugar Rush. Give it up for the owner of Amy's Cupcake Shop. It's Amy, everybody. I just changed. Amy, I hope you don't mind. I just changed the name of your business.
Yeah, that's fine.
I said Amy's Cupcake Shake Shack, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. What was that like? How was that?
It was crazy.
Okay, I want to know this. How did you did someone nominate you? Did they find out about you? How did it happen?
They found us on social media and emailed me and said, we have a Netflix baking show that we want you to be part of. And I was like, well,
Were you
is
a little
this
skeptical?
real?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this not real? And I'm going, well, it's a phone call away, and if it's not, I'm not going to give my credit card number, so.
Yeah.
Because I have brains, so.
Man, all we need is 5 easy payments of
Social Security number, it's fine. So I called back.
Yeah.
And I said, it's not nailed it, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, no. And I'm like, then I'll do it, sure.
'Cause nothing- yeah.
I'm not going on nailed it.
Yeah, 'cause I love that show, but you don't. If you're a professional, you don't want to go on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you explain to the folks that haven't seen it, because there are so many of these?
Right,
What's the
right.
premise of Sugar Rush?
So the premise is 4 teams start, and there's a cupcake round, a confection round, and a cake round.
Okay.
So after each round, 1 team goes home.
Got it.
And it's 3 hours for the first 2 rounds. So for the confection and the cupcake round is 3 hours. And then whatever you have left over, like if you finish early, then that goes to the cake round.
We're looking at clips now. Who's Jen? Will you tell the folks who Jen is?
Yep, Jen is our executive pastry chef. She was actually 7 months pregnant when we were shooting this. So she has now switched roles.
Yeah. What are it long shooting days on these types of
It
shows?
was, yeah. Yeah.
Like how long?
Like 12 hours.
Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay.
But the first day we did entrance interviews talking about ourselves. That was
Yeah.
probably 2.5 hours. And then we did exit interviews, and then we had to come back the next day and do exit interviews again.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Now you're putting me to. First of all, I love a good logo. You guys heard me say this. Don't you love Amy's boxes? The Tiffany blue. I love this.
And you had matching
Yeah.
placemats for me.
I know
These placemats are
we
perfect.
bought
You
these
sure
placemats just for you.
No way. And I wore this.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No. But I'm going to let you think that for the remainder of the segment. Okay, now what am I doing here?
And our name is actually Shake Shack. So.
Shake Shack, that's right. Yeah.
So we're going to make the geode cupcake that we made on the show.
Okay.
Which are very popular.
This is what you made on Sugar Rush. I
Yep.
almost called it Sugar Shack. What is wrong with me today? Okay,
Or Sugar
yeah.
Shake.
Sugar Shake,
That
yeah.
works too.
Yeah.
So we have fondant, which will be on the top. These are honey, fig, and rosemary cupcakes. We were trying to go for something very different.
Honey, fig, and rosemary?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be
So one
eating
of
one of
our
those in a
pastry,
minute.
right?
Yeah.
One of our pastry chefs, this was their wedding cake flavor.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing?
So
This
twist
is-
your fondant.
Twist my fondant.
Yeah.
Okay. You just twisted it. Okay, like that, and then
Yep,
twist it again.
And then twist it.
Okay.
And then keep twisting it.
Okay. It's breaking.
That's okay.
Okay.
Just work it with your hands. Yep.
Okay.
I'm sad you're gonna get
No, it's
dirty,
fine.
but
It's fine.
okay.
It's all right.
And then put it down.
Okay, hold on. I'm not done
And then-
twisting
okay.
it. Okay, there we go. Oh, mine's not as pretty as yours. Mine looks like a disaster, but that's all right.
If I
Okay.
judged it, you'd be.
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
you'd
Okay,
doing
there
a
we
good
go.
job.
Now,
And then just roll it out.
roll it out. Okay. Mine will just be a little more raw than yours.
Right.
Okay.
Rustic, we call
Rustic.
it. Rustic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now
See?
mine doesn't look that bad once it's rolled
See?
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how you get the marbling effect.
Let me
is-
move this so everyone can see how beautiful ours
Yeah.
is. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, audience. Okay.
All right. So then once you have it pretty flat.
It's pretty flat.
It's pretty flat.
Amy's laughing at
I'm
mine.
not laughing at yours.
It's never a good sign. Never a good sign.
I can cut one of mine out for you. if
Could you
want.
actually?
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
just do that. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
All right.
No, I'll cut. I like mine right here.
Okay.
This is a good color right there. Okay.
Perfect.
Right there.
So then you'll take your cupcake.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to finish this part first. So you want to cut a little slit.
Cut a little slit. Okay.
And
like a
this will
little
be
eye.
like a little eye. Yep.
Like the CBS eye. Wrong network though, but it's fine. Yeah. No, it's all right. No, we'll do.
sorry.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so little eye. Do 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 do.
Good thing we don't have to make 100.
No, I know. I mean, good thing this. It's a. There we go.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Not bad
Okay,
at
now
all.
what do I do?
So then you're going to paint gold.
I paint this now?
Yeah.
Oh, can I remove this? Move
You
this
sure
out of the
can,
way?
yep.
I'll move this out of the way so the camera
So take one of your paintbrushes.
focuses on my beauty here. Okay.
And then you just go around the edge.
Where's the paint? Oh, down there?
It's in there, yep.
Okay. There we go. I'm smart, I swear. I swear I'm not. Okay, let's move. And now what do I paint? I paint around
You
the
paint,
eye?
Yep, and then you can paint some of the lines as like accents.
Okay. Ooh. Now Kendall is going to judge our work here, and I can already tell you I will
That
lose.
you're gonna
But
win.
that's no.
Don't be negative.
I won't. That's what Jeff always tells me. Don't be negative. Right, Jeff? Don't be negative.
Don't
okay,
be
there
negative.
we go. Now, oh,
Then you
I
place
did
it
do
on
that
your
bad.
cupcake.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
And place it on the cupcake right here. Just anywhere?
Yep.
right there. Okay.
And then kind of push down the sides.
Okay, there we go.
And then the rock candy over there.
Oh, I have rock. Oh, I can use rock candy?
Yeah.
And what do I do? Inside the eye?
Yep, inside the eye.
Okay. Oh,
There you
I
go.
got a little messy, but that's all right. That's
all
all right.
right,
That's
that's
all right.
all right.
Rock candy's messy. It's supposed to be. It's candy. There we go. Okay, now what do I do?
And it's sweet because it's candy.
Yeah. And now what do I do?
So then we take your other paintbrush.
Yeah.
And we do a little blue.
Oh, blue now?
Like right in the
Oh,
middle.
on the rock candy.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this.
Like
There
your
we
friend.
go. It's my.
And then glitter, obviously.
Well, yeah, you know,
So.
you know who you're talking to. Yeah.
There you go.
And there we go. Let's bring in Kendall, the judge here.
I think you'll win on glitter.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good
Now,
over here.
look at mine. Now, mine has an excessive amount of glitter. Like, there's mine. Eric's gonna get a
No,
shot.
I see
and
it.
hers is glitter deficient.
It's like
Bend it this way so people can
Glitter.
see. There we go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
That's the winner, right, Kendall?
Heck no, look at this. It's
Hey!
like open like rock.
Give it up for Amy, everybody. Amy's Cupcake Shop is located in Hopkins. And you're also in Southdale, right?
Yes,
You're
we
also
are.
in Southdale. For more information, go to amy'scupcakeshop.com. Still ahead, everybody, a fashion show inspired by a 90s hit sitcom. But next, it's the movie we've all been waiting for. I'm going to give you my review of Downton Abbey when we return. It's beautiful. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I should say, my socks today were given to me by a Jason Show viewer. They have little French bulldogs on them. So yeah, very sweet. Well, welcome back to the show. It's the movie fans of Downton Abbey have been waiting years for. The movie version of the popular British TV series hits theaters tomorrow. I saw a sneak peek last night, and I'll just lead with this. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. It is. If you are a Downton fan, this is the movie we all wanted. It doesn't try to be something different. It doesn't take characters in a way that doesn't make sense. This is like a really good 2-hour episode of the show, and that is not a knock on the movie. It is what we want. Now, the movie picks up about a year and a half after the series concluded. It is now 1927. Queen Elizabeth's grandfather is now the king, and the king and queen are coming for a visit to Downton Abbey, which leads to a whole bunch of drama for the upstairs folks, the Granthams, and the downstairs folks. And I will tell you, personally, I really much more enjoyed the funniness and the drama of the downstairs folks, I always did, than what was happening upstairs. All your favorites are back, except for, the characters that passed away in the original series. They ain't Bobby Ewing anybody back in the movie. Everybody is back. Maggie Smith continues to be one of the highlights of Downton Abbey. That's right. Yeah, she is. The Dowager Countess is a jewel in this show, and she sparkles and dazzles. She has the best one-liners in this movie. The biggest laughs from this audience last night was vis-a-vis Maggie Smith. She's just amazing. This cast looks gorgeous. The cinematography is beautiful. The music, the moment, you know me, just like I like a good logo, I love a good theme song, and I love a good open. The minute the movie started and that great theme song hit, I listened to the audience around me, and everyone just kind of relaxed. Everyone just... Because as my best friend Jen said when she reviewed this movie for us back a few weeks ago, Downton Abbey, the movie, is like seeing an old friend knock at your door again. It's like a warm blanket on a rainy Sunday afternoon. It makes you just... It just harkens back to a simpler time when people were just polite to each other. That's right. If you liked the series, you're going to love this. I do think, though, that you really should watch a little bit of the show before you go to this movie. I think you'll have a better appreciation of how good it is. I hope this is the start of a Downton franchise. Downton Abbey opens in theaters. Opens tomorrow, everybody. Still ahead, a fashion show inspired by a popular sitcom with a big anniversary. Y'all know which one. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. I can't believe this, but we are 3 days away from the 25th anniversary of the debut of Friends. Yeah, oh, I know. My heart just hurt a little bit. In honor of that iconic show, we are doing a little fashion show. Give it up from the Mall of America, our fashion diva, our fashion fairy godmother, Sarah Rogers, everybody.
Hi, Jason.
Isn't it crazy? You hear 25 years ago. That doesn't seem possible.
I know, time is flying.
No, I remember watching the show in its original run.
Yes.
Without reruns, youngins.
That's
yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That's right, because
yeah.
it's back on Netflix.
So explain what you've done. You've taken each character and kind of modernized it a little bit.
I took 4 of the characters and kind of showed you a similar look that they did back in, one of the episodes, but modernized it a little bit so that you feel relevant today.
Yeah, so you don't look like you're going to a costume party.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, audience, welcome our first model. Who do we have, Sarah?
We are going to have Maddie, and she's showing you the look of Monica.
So this is the Monica
look. And she was known for her simple style. But in one of the episodes, she was wearing a red top and the bib overalls. And so I went to the Gap and I found, this wonderful little red scoop neck, little short sleeve top. And it looked just perfect with the bib overalls, which were a big trend in the 90s.
Are they back now?
Yes.
They are back.
Yes. And that's a very popular silhouette. Ladies, I think, love it because it's just one and done. You just put on one piece and you can just kind of put a blouse underneath it.
The cut is nice too, Sarah. And back in the 90s, the cuts were a little different. They were not flattering.
Good point. Back in the 90s, things were a lot more baggier.
Yeah.
And so now you're going to see that slimmer silhouette. And then she has on platform sneakers from Macy's. And white sneakers are still a thing.
Okay.
Even for fall.
You can still y'all hear that? Sarah Rogers has given us permission to wear white shoes in the fall. I did wonder that though.
Yes. And then the platform, you get just a little bit of height and you still have all that comfort. So it's really fun to wear.
Thank you very much. Give it up, audience.
Thank you, Maddie.
Who do we have next?
Okay, so next I'm going to bring out Anna, and she's going to show you a look that Rachel wore.
Okay, give it up for Rachel. This is the Rachel.
And she was known for, her classic style, of course, and it evolved over the years. And in one of the episodes, she was wearing this beautiful t-shirt with the heart on it. Well, I went to the Cotton On store and found the Friends t-shirt.
I love that.
And this is a major fashion statement to wear a logo t-shirt that has the Friends, logo on it, or just a graphic from one of the episodes. And then, she had on, plaid because she was mad for plaid. She wore a lot of skirts.
She did wear, yes. In the early years, too, she wore a lot of plaid.
Yes, she wore a lot of plaid. And so I found these plaid pants at Cotton On, and then she had a sweater tied around her waist and sneakers with that. So I just went for the whole look.
Beautiful. Give it up, audience. I love the Rachel.
And we're going to see a lot of plaid in fashion, of course.
Really? Is it? Oh, it's fall too, so plaid is perfect.
It's really one of those perennials.
Who do we have next, Sarah?
Okay, let's bring out Phoebe.
Phoebe Buffet.
Yes, in actuality, it's our lovely Allie showing you a look that Phoebe would have worn on one of the episodes. And she was known for her prints and her bohemian style.
Yeah. Oh, this is very Phoebe. Yes.
So I went to the Silver Jean store and found this fringe jacket. I went crazy. I love it. It's a faux suede, but it's got a lot of movement to it. And I'm hearing, I'm seeing a lot of fringe now, but I'm hearing that that's going to really come on strong next year. So fringe detail.
Y'all heard it here first. Get the fringe. And again, the cut. The cuts are much better than they were. What were we thinking in the 90s? Everything was giant.
Just oversized. And then she has on a great dress. Phoebe wore a lot of prints. I like her print dress and your print tie.
I got the I'm bringing this is Paisley, right? So, I don't know. I count on
It is, but those prints are really in this season, and then wearing match sets. Well, what's easier than just putting on a dress? You've got the top and the bottom figured all out. And Phoebe wore a lot of necklaces. I didn't want to put a necklace on this dress because she has that choker. But I thought it kind of mimicked that style of giving you a little detail around the neck.
And then I love the boots.
And boots were everything in fashion for fall, especially that high shaft. These are from Macy's. I just read an article from Anna Winter. She said it's the accessory to invest in this season.
The boot?
The boot.
The boot. Invest in the boot, people. That's a beautiful boot too.
Macy's.
That's Macy's.
Isn't that a nice chocolate brown
That
color?
is I like that color. Well,
I know.
I'm wearing the dark
You know
chocolate
what?
brown today.
That's one thing I'm noticing, that brown is more in favor this season than it has been in previous seasons.
Oh, good.
So invest in
Look
that
at us,
too.
we're on trend. That's it. That's
just
it. Right.
there.
Thank you very much, audience. Give it up. We have one more.
One more.
One more.
I was able to bring in one guy for us.
We have one dude, everybody. One dude. Come on in.
And he's fabulous too. His name is Anton, and he's given us the Chandler look. Chandler was known for that baseball cap worn backwards. We saw him in a lot of baseball caps. And then also oversized shirts. I got this shirt and t-shirt from the Express store. And that plaid, of course, we talked about how important that is. And then instead of the baggy jeans, I went with the skinny jean.
Yeah, because and he would always wear those big, the baggy bowling shirts.
Yes. And vests and baggy chinos as well. But the rule is, general guideline is, I should say, if you're wearing something baggy, wear something fitted with it on the opposite end.
Oh, that's a good rule. Okay, so if you're wearing a slightly baggy shirt.
Yes, go slim on your bottom.
Okay.
And if you're going baggy on the bottom, go more fitted on top.
Got it.
Yes, that'll be. And then his Converse sneakers.
That's all I wear.
Staple, those are from the Soft Mock store.
Those never, Sarah, am I right? Those never go out of style.
They just really
They don't.
I love them too. It's an American brand, and they're just
comfortable.
Yeah, and they look good.
Yeah. Bring out our friends, everybody. Let's hear it for all of our models. All of these looks you can find at my second home, the Mall of America. Audience, keep the applauding for our good friend Sarah Rogers, everybody. If you missed this segment, we're going to post the whole thing on social media just a little bit later. If I can get Kendall away from the cupcake stand, we'll be right back to wrap up the show. Stay with us, everybody. She's been over there. Welcome back to Ye Old Program. Hey, look, everybody. Kendall's back. That's right, yes. Hey, Kendall, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where were you during the entire last half of the show?
I was looking at cupcakes and macaroons, but seriously, like, look at these. Look at all the fun colors.
Those are pretty, yeah.
And wait, I have one more.
Yeah.
One more.
We have one more.
Look at them. They're like
little
Halloween
bears?
themed. There's a bear and a pumpkin.
Those are cute.
Oh my gosh.
She's so good. Amy's Cupcakes again.
Yeah.
If you missed that segment, we'll be posting it a little bit later on Facebook. And also, don't forget, a good time to remind you, our replay is back. You can watch replays of The Jason Show 3 p.m. on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus. And as Aaron Schwab says, all of these episodes also live forever on YouTube. That's right. Forever. I love how she tells the audience that. They live forever on YouTube. Full episodes post a couple hours from now. So
I'm drooling.
Did you eat any of them, or did
No,
you just
I'm
look
waiting.
at them? Why did you wait? You've been over there for an hour.
Well, because I didn't want to ruin anything before we came over, but I wanted to try the cupcake.
Can I, no, really quick,
What?
no, before you did? What's so funny, TV Friends, is the models, from the last fashion show, they were all whispering to each other, and I heard one whisper to each other, went like this. She goes, "I hope Kendall leaves some cupcakes for us." Yes. You scared the models, Kendall.
I'm sorry.
You scared the models.
I'm sorry.
All the models want
is a
they
cupcake.
just want a cupcake, Kendall.
Well, Mama wants a cupcake too, and I put in my time longer. So
That's right. Yes, you did. You put in your time. What is this, the National Guard? What do you mean you put in your time?
I don't know.
What is this?
I don't know. I got to deal with you all day. I need all
that's
the
hey.
cupcakes.
You deserve more than a cupcake for dealing with me. You are absolutely right. I am a pill and a half.
You're my favorite.
Hey, I want to say too, my announcement at the beginning about my new biscuit kitchen that I'm opening at Rosedale Center. I forgot to mention another dear friend that's going to be in there, and Jeff loves it. Nordic Waffles is also going in there too.
Are they going to have the Pebbles and Bam Bam?
Yeah. Oh, and I do want to say I'm not going anywhere. I should have said that to not scare the Fox people. I'm not leaving the show. No. I'm not leaving the radio show. I have a contract, so I'm staying right here, everybody. Other people, I'm not.
You just wanted
this
another
is still my
job.
they're all still my main jobs. That's just, what did you say?
So you just wanted another job.
Jeff calls me 4 jobs. That's
Yeah.
right. But anyway, thank you already for your kind words on social media. It means a great deal to me and my family. Thank you. Tomorrow on the show, stepping up your grilled cheese game ahead of the Twin Cities Grilled Cheese Fest happening this month. There is a fest for everything. I love that. There's a grilled cheese fest. There's a turtle fest. I love it. I don't know if there's a turtle fest. I literally just made that up. But yeah. And don't forget, if you want tickets to our show, click the ticket tab on our Facebook page. But for right now, that's going to do it for us. If you are watching and you are a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself. And if you're a kid lucky enough to have great friends, if you see a kid sitting by themselves, looking a little sad, go over and say hi to them. You can make someone's day. Go out there and be yourself. See you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you for watching. Cheers to the cupcake.